What is up, everybody? I hope all is well. And obviously, we are doing a mock of the mock draft. Okay. This is Tannenbaum, of course, obviously for ESPN. This is what he's got his first round going in. And it sucks because my team is not in the first round picking. So I guess I can give you an honest answer on how I feel about all these picks. So let's dive in. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Scrolling down. We scrolling down. Scrolling down. All right. Let's switch the screen up. Chicago Bears take Caleb Williams, which makes sense. Williams has a rare talent and playmaking ability, and the trade of Justin Fields to Pittsburgh clears the road for him to come to Chicago with the supporting cast of Keenan Allen. This is true. Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift, and Joe Everett. Williams is set up for a speedy development as a pro and a quick success. Sacks 83 over a 3-year college, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I am, in a way, I don't know, bro. Just a fingernail painting for me, bro. It's oh man. Like Caleb is, it's like you have to ignore what all comes with it. And Chicago is, it's not a city where it's quiet. Like when you're picking a franchise quarterback, a lot of factors go into play. My biggest thing about Caleb Williams is the fact that is he mature enough to lead men? That's the biggest thing. It's not about the talent. It's about is he mature enough to like lead men to battle every Sunday? We got to do this, and not the whole, like I love Russell Wilson. He's a great player. Not the Russell Wilson effect where I'm just getting you hype. I need to know that, hey, bro, you about to go all out. Let's go all out together. Let's do this. And that's what I want to see from Caleb Williams. I don't want to see him, you know what I'm saying, run into the stands to cry to his mom after a hard loss. And I think he's tougher than that. I think as people, especially the media and what we've seen, we've kind of ridiculed him to the point where we live in a time where we watch everybody's every move. So we have to kind of look and consider that too as well. It's just a lot. It's a lot that goes with it when drafting a quarterback, especially going to Chicago. So I like the pick. But I like Jaden Daniels. That's just me personally. I like Jaden Daniels, but I like the pick because he's set up right away. But sometimes that could be his own success too, is the fact that the expectations are already too high. You know what I mean? Like, what if we go in week 1 through 4, he goes 1-3? Dang, this is what the Bears gave up all this, blah, 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 blah. And in the draft, they're probably going to, especially in this mock draft, he's probably going to get him some more offensive weapons. Who knows? Let's actually keep going. All right, Commanders take Drake May. Are you kidding me? Okay. May has the ideal size at 6'4", 223 pounds, and shows really good pocket movement. He can make all the throws and has a good release, executing with accuracy and anticipation. I was impressed with what he is able to accomplish. He is able to accomplish last season, what he has been able to accomplish, what he should have said. Last season, after losing receivers Josh down to the NFL, throwing for over 3,000 yards, his traits remain of Justin Herbert. Remind me of Justin Herbert. Gives May the offense as the Terry McLaurin, Jahad Dotson, Austin Eckler. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna kind of be like the C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young thing. All right, we know what Chicago is dealing with. It's not the players, it's the coaching staff. The Commanders got that boy. They got that man over there. They got that man, Dan Quinn. And that offense is already straight. So we at one point we were believing that Sam Howell was the answer to all of Washington's problems at one point. So, I could see this is one of those tricky ones where Jaden Daniel and Drake May, I wouldn't be mad either or who goes. I know I had said a slick comment, but I'm not surprised because he's made a good point here. When having the weapons around him and the pieces around him, Drake May has performed, and I can say that when I seen him at North Carolina, he has performed. It's just those ACC quarterbacks. I just it's like 3 years in the league, they just go downhill. I mean, you're looking at, and no offense, Trevor Lawrence, the turnover machine, Deshaun Watson, the massage guy. Danny Dimes, ACC quarterback, who's struggling. The only one I think that's doing decent it is Joe Burrow. No, not Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. Who's the guy? Lamar Jackson. I think he's the only one that's really doing fairly decent. He's doing damn good. I ain't gonna lie. He's doing damn good. I ain't gonna lie. But that's something that I do want to look at though. I ain't mad at this one. I ain't mad at this one. Patriots go Jaden Daniels. Okay, yeah. That I'm okay with. I'm okay with. Yeah. Cause yeah. They're gonna need some help though. I actually wouldn't mind if they traded back with the Vikings. I don't know. This wasn't saying any trades, but yeah, I wouldn't mind that one. And of course, JJ McCarthy. What the? Okay, we got to trade. We got to trade, right? Gotta have a trade, right? No trade. They just taking him. That's what we're doing. Okay, so let's see why. Look, availability is critical into today's QB. 6 passes started at the last one game in last season, and Kyler Murray hasn't played a full season since 2020. I really like McCarthy long-term upside. The 21-year-old averaged 9 yards per attempt in completing passes. Did he not watch the Penn State game? Anyways, he bulked up to 219 at the combine. In short, I think he's a better, younger, more durable quarterback than Murray is right now, and I'm not passing this chance up. I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about getting McCarthy over Murray. That is a bit of a stretch. It's got to be a trade if you're gonna do that for Arizona. You got to trade if you're gonna do that. Um, I don't see it, bro. I disagree with the Arizona one. I disagree with this. I disagree with this 100%. I don't think McCarthy is that guy, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't believe that. The Chargers, they grabbed Joe Alt. Trading, cutting Williams, yeah, protect Justin Herbert. I don't see why not. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. He only gave up what, 6 sacks? Over 200. Dang, 2,000. Yeah. Definitely protect your asset. Justin Herbert's going to need definitely a lot of protection, obviously, because there's no more offensive weapons there. So I can see that. Giants, what we doing? What we doing? Malik Neighbors. Get Daniel Jones some weapons. All right. Okay. Marvin Harrison is still on the board. I don't see why you wouldn't take him, but yeah, okay. Definitely would take Marvin Harrison over Malik Neighbors. That's just my thought. But hey, here's what it is on that. I think quarterback definitely is what the Giants need. I don't believe that Daniel Jones needs any more chances. I don't think that. Or they could go offensive line, help Evan Neal on the other side. There's so many things the Giants need to address. I wouldn't even be mad if they just took the best player on the board, which is what they're probably trying to do, even though I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player on the board. Tennessee Titans, J.C. Latham, yeah. After they signed Lloyd Christianberry, yeah. And yep, I think this is the best thing. Obviously, protect Will Levis. And Bill Callahan is an offensive line coach, so obviously, if you're a quarterback and your coach is an offensive line coach, head coach, you are in love. Just like Andy Reid, you know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Obviously, if you think about it right away, these guys come in, they fix that old line, they get it straight. So yeah, I actually like this. Tennessee's having a great offseason too, by the way. They're having a great offseason. Dallas Turner to the Falcons. I ain't gonna lie. This is not a bad pick. Dallas Turner's not a bad pick. I don't think he's the franchise edge rusher, but I like him. I can see him falling. I'm surprised that Marvin Harrison has not been picked up. I honestly think if Marvin Harrison falls this far, why not go to Atlanta? Yeah, why not go to Atlanta or Tennessee? I wouldn't even. Yeah, if Marvin Harris is going to fall this far, which I don't see what's going on. He about to get picked now. I think. Yeah, Marvin Harrison going to Chicago. That makes sense. Yeah. This is interesting. This is an interesting draft. This is a very interesting draft. I am very baffled in this moment. Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah. Going to the Bears. Why not? Add more pieces. Why not? He doesn't have to come in to be a wide receiver number one right away. Jets, Alo Fashanu, yeah. Tyron Smith on one side, put him on the other. Yeah, protect Aaron Rodgers. So yeah. This is actually pretty damn good. I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. Excuse me. I actually like this a lot more than what they're selling here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I honestly, on the cool, Tyron Smith has a good year. You bring him back for another 1 year deal. Obviously this is a free trial. Put him on there for a 1 year deal, and then on top of that, you add Fashanu there. Yeah, and you guys go get you a younger quarterback next year in the draft. Why not? Because I mean, obviously, it's not gonna be Aaron Rodgers forever. So yeah, but I can see that. And I'm assuming the mock draft predicts a trade addressing their issues at quarterback. Kyler Murray goes to number 6. JJ McCarthy obviously took a number 4. Oregon fits. I love Bo Nix. So who are they getting? What's going on here? Quentin Mitchell, corner. Okay, 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 okay. I fuck with it. I mess with it heavy. I mess with it heavy. Obviously, that's what they need. Bo Nix going to the Broncos. I don't think this will. If you told me Bo Nix was going to the next pick, which is the Raiders, I'd have been cool with that. I think Bo Nix going to play under Sean Payton. Is it gonna be? It's gonna be a show. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. And they need a quarterback too. So Bo Nix is gonna have to have some tough skin because it's not gonna be like they're just giving. They're giving. Oh man, that's a tough one because I like Bo Nix because I think Bo Nix plays exceptionally. He plays to the talent that's around him. Because when I watched him at Auburn, he wasn't amazing. But when I watched him at Oregon, he was lights out because he had Troy Franklin, Bryant, Bucky Irving, players like that. He had people that could do a various amount of things. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. I'm not against it. It's just I don't think the head coach and him is going to get along very well. Raiders. Oh, Funga. How do you say his name? Tasia Finga. I don't care. He's offensive lineman. This is a hard one because the Raiders really need a quarterback. So, this is a hard one because they're gonna need an offensive lineman too, but they need a quarterback. I would have suggested the Raiders trade up. I'm not in love with this one. I'm kind of I ain't in love with this one, man. So I'm gonna see what the next options are. We'll go with that. New Orleans Saints, they get Rome Odunze. Oh yeah, he is on the board. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. With Richard and Chris Olave. Okay. You know what? And Derek Carr. Yeah, Derek Carr will light your ass up. Say what you want about Derek Carr. Derek Carr will light that ass up if he had Odunze, Olave. He got A.T. Perry. People forget about that. It's another guy's receiver, Richard, as well, who's freaking fat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because they addressed their defensive line issues too. Yeah, with Chase Young. Oh yeah. I like this at 14. I like that. I love that chicken from Popeyes. Louisiana. All right, let me see what the Colts is doing. Arnold, okay, at corner. Okay. Um, I like this. I like this pick. I like Arnold at corner at 15. I'm not against that one. I like that. Seattle, Troy Fatanu at guard. Okay, yeah. Protect. I think Seattle needs a quarterback too. I do too. I believe that. I think the time has come to get rid of Geno Smith and keep Drew Lock off the field. Just keep him just keep him in the parking lot. Don't even suit him up. Because yeah, that was a show. That was a circus. He's a day one starter as a guard. Yeah, I do believe that too as well. So yeah, I could see this. I like this one too, Fatanu. All right, Jacksonville, let me see what you got. Brian Thomas, God dang. Bro, I just was about to say that. Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Gabe Davis, KJ Osborne, Brian Thomas Jr. That's a lot of receivers. And that's a lot of times Trevor Lawrence got to put the ball in the air. And he is known for throwing interceptions. So, yeah. I would invest more if it were me on the Jags. Although this is a good pick. I would, if it were me, if I'm the Jags, man, I'm not hurting that receiver like you think I am, man. I'm really not. Because you got Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Osborne, and Gabe Davis. You got enough receivers. And you forget Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne. You got a lot of offensive weapons. I think you go defense. I think you go defense, man. You build your secondary up, bro. That's just me. That's what I would do. Secondary. secondary or edge, because Latu's still on the board. Chop is still on the board. Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, there's so many things you could do because Armstead, Josh Allen, add another guy on the other side. Yeah, man, there's so much that you could do if you're the Jaguars here. Although I'm not against it. I am not against this pick, but yeah, I would do so much more. Amarius Mims, yeah, finally protect Joe Burrow. Please finally protect Joe Burrow. Come back from the right wrist last year. Adding Trent Brown, yeah, protect Joe Burrow because I think that the problem with Joe Cool is that, geez Louise, he just can't get protected. So Trent Brown, and then of course obviously Amarius Mims, them two guys, yeah, that's gonna be hell of a good run there. Yeah. So, but the problem is though too, I don't know if I don't know if T Higgins is staying or not, man. That's the scary part about it. If so, because that kind of changed my trajectory of the draft a little bit. Well, no. I always offensive line before receiver. Because you still got Tyler Boyd and Jamar Chase. And Irwin as well. So yeah, we cool. I'll stick with it. Amarius Mims. So we're cool with that. All right. Next up is the Rams. Michael Penix Jr. This is a steal. This is probably the best pick in the entire draft right here. In the first round so far. Just because Matthew Stafford and Jimmy G both are not long-term options there. And you got Puka Nakua, Cooper Kupp. They got that Robinson kid. They got the Henderson guy, and they got the other dude, Kyron Williams, I think is his name. They got some weapons on that offense. They really slick. They really slick gonna be a problem though, fam. If they got Michael Penix because he can push that. He really play. And you know what's crazy? His comp is like Matthew Stafford. I think and as I'm thinking more and more, it won't be on a lot of people's board because Michael Penix might slip to that second round. And if they grab him now, that would be a perfect man. That's not a bad fit for the Rams. That's really not a bad fit. I like that. That's what's up. Steelers, they got to go offensive line. Okay. Adnan Mitchell. All right. Well, um, uh, okay. Because Dante Johnson is gone, which makes sense. Okay. That definitely makes sense. George Pickens on one side and have Adnan Mitchell on the other. I think he's tall too, right? He's like, how tall is he? 6'2"? Yeah. So, yeah, he's average height for the NFL, but for the regular world, he's definitely tall. Yeah, man, this is good, bro. I like that. That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, I think that is really a great way. Yeah, I'm looking at this offense now. I'm seeing Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, whoever. Now that's going to be the biggest problem is that. But I do think offensive line is a bigger need for them. So that's the only reason why I'm not in love with it. But yeah, I think offensive line is a bigger need for them. But I do see that they dramatically overhaul their quarterback position with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. That is so true. Yeah, Dolphins got to go all line. Yep. Jackson, Power, Johnson, yeah, center. Definitely. Definitely get that offensive line. I don't even want to go back and forth with this one. I like this 100%. I love the fact that they're doing this. Yep. Eagles, let me see here. I don't know what they're going to do. Brock Bowers. Hey, you know what, fam? Let's see. Let me see. Could you imagine a personnel group of Brock Bowers, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert with a healthy Jalen Hurts under center? Brock Bowers has 2,500 yards, basically over 2,500 yards receiving, 26 touchdowns in his over 3 seasons, and he would give Coach Nick Sirianni and the offensive coordinator Kellen Moore matchup advantages. He has to improve his blocking, but I believe that will happen in time. I also thought about the defensive back here. Yeah, that definitely was thinking that. But you know what? Honestly, I think this is nah. I thought the Michael Penix pick was good, but this is a really good pick. It's a good ass pick, man. I really like Brock Bowers going. I like Brock Bowers going to the Philadelphia Eagles. That is something I'm definitely going. Yeah, that's because you know what? Brock Bowers don't have to come in and be the golden boy right away, like most teams are trying to use him. He don't have to come in and be like the Kyle Pitts of the world and stuff. He can just come in, slowly, gradually get better with time and just slowly do his thing. Yeah, fuck with it. I mess with it. I mess with it heavy. All right, and we got Vikings, obviously via trade by Houston. This would be our pick. They get Jazon Newton, who I freaking love. Yeah, this is good. This is a good pick too. Yeah, Jazon Newton. I think he's the best defensive tackle in the draft. That's just me. Obviously you got Frisk, you've got Sweat, you've got Murphy. So you even got some guys in the later rounds. I think like Carter, if Leonard Taylor's coming out, and Gabe Hall. So who are all good defensive linemen in that interior spot. But I think he's probably the highlight when it comes to that is Jazon Newton going there. And that would help them out too with Gennard on the outside and the edge. Yeah. So that's not bad. I like it. Cowboys, they go D-line as well too. Drafted a bigger defensive tackle in Mozzie Smith last year. But Murphy brings more of an interior pass rush opponent. He can anchor the strong lower body. Okay. Dallas fans might not like that because they probably want to go offensive line. If anything, I think that would be their biggest need is O-line. But the personnel fits, yes. But is it the need? No. So I don't really agree with this one. No, I don't agree with this one. They need offensive line. Tyler Guyton is on the board. Tyler Guyton and Byron Murphy. Tyler Guyton is on the board. So Green Bay does what's supposed to be done by the Cowboys. Obviously, they want to protect their assets. So they hook up Jordan Love with obviously that. And I'm okay with that because you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they snag receivers in the second and third round. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, protect your asset. I understand that 100%. Tampa Bay, Cooper to Gene. Let's see. Todd Bowles loves versatility on the back. And that's exactly what the Gene brings to the table. Cornerback Carlton Davis III, left for Detroit. Winfield might do a 1 year. 7 interceptions. That's really good, by the way, in his final 2 seasons. He eventually could evolve into a terrific safety because of his 6'1" physical frame range. I like the pick. I had to think about it. I was about to stop the video and look at some film, but I like the pick. Once they said the safety part, that's what I fell in love with. I'd rather him move to safety right away, just get it out the way. Him and Antonio Winfield could split that secondary. Yeah, I could see that. I could see him more as a safety more than a corner. He's the white boy. Yeah, this is the white boy out of Iowa. Yeah, he nice though. So he's breaking stereotypes. That's what I'm talking about. Change, evolution, bro. He on his Obama stuff. Change. I feel you, dog. Yeah, man. I like this pick. Cardinals on the board again. Lad McConkey. Okay. Well, he thinks obviously Kyler Murray's not going to be there, so he's going to definitely roll with McCarthy, who I don't like. Yeah. This is not a bad pick, though. Receiver-wise, it's not a bad pick. Obviously, Hollywood Brown is gone. There is no true number one receiver. I don't think that's what he's trying to be right away. Rondo Moore's not even there either, too, as well in Arizona. He's gone. He went to Atlanta. So, yeah. They need to restart rebuilding that offensive line. That offensive weapons around him. So, yeah. I like that. McConkey, 6, yeah. An ankle injury? Battling ankle injury. You're going to get over that. Technology, you can get over ankle injury, though. But, yeah, I like Lad McConkey going to the Cardinals. Buffalo Bills. They need to go offensive line. Buffalo, they go Xavier Worthy. I like Troy Franklin here. Or Xavier Leggett. Yeah, I don't like Xavier Worthy. He doesn't help you with your problems in Buffalo. This is not a good pick. I'll read it, but he is not a good pick. Gabe Davis left in free agency, and Stephon Diggs has only 1 year left of guaranteed money. So I'm absolutely taking a long look at the receiver class here to build more around quarterback Josh Allen. Although Worthy is 4.2, he will get the headline attention. Don't sleep on his production. 197 catches, 26 touchdowns over the 3 years. Okay. He also really had a good kick punt return. I don't care about kick punt return. I need a player. Worthy is undersized at 165 exactly, but could be run hitter for the start of his pro career, especially with and oh my gosh, like I should do a video on this. I don't understand why people are so in love with 40 times, bro. Like even Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time. Although I love Randy Moss. I think Randy Moss is my favorite. He's my GOAT. But you still got to give credit where credit is due. He didn't even run the best 40 time. So when you start getting into that 40 time stuff, man, I ain't gonna lie. Xavier Worthy, bro, to the Buffalo Bills. That's a wasted first round pick. There's so many needs. Defense, offensive line. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's so much, man. I don't like this one. I read it to see what he was saying, but I ain't feeling it, dog. Detroit Lions, Latu. And it's kind of like the Cowboys thing. Why don't Latu go to the Buffalo Bills? That would fit better. Excuse me, Latu. I don't even have to read the rest of this. Him, Aiden Hutchinson, that's a match made in heaven. Goodbye. This is a good talk. Ravens, they've got to go receiver. I ain't even mad at this. I forgot he was here, and I'm surprised that he fell this far into the draft. Jared Verse. I ain't even mad at this, dog. I ain't even mad, big dog. I ain't even mad, bro. Cause, man, big dog. That perfect right there. Jared Verse rolling up to the Ravens, and that's that dog mentality. And on top of that, too, he's a pass rusher, and I think he could line up. He could probably play. Well, he ain't gonna play linebacker. And surprisingly enough, there are no linebackers that were drafted so far. I would love to see what the Niners do next. They got to go O-line. Well, I am definitely wrong on these. Braden Frisk. That's not a bad pick either. They did lose a lot of... Well, they added Malik Collins, though. Wait, the 49ers replaced Chase Young and Eric Armstead and Javon Keelaw with Malik Collins, who was probably going to be that Leonard Floyd. But I'm still working on this unit. Oh, I like Leonard Floyd because of the linebacker and the size. Obviously, Greenlaw's out. That's probably why they went and got him. I like Malik Collins. Age is the only thing that's factored in. I watched him. He obviously played for my Texans. So I know about Malik. Adding Braden Frisk. Let's see here. Frisk transferred to Florida State from Western Michigan and has an outstanding season. He plays. I actually know about him. So, yeah, he can play inside and outside. He's actually good in both. This is not a bad pick, believe it or not. I am impressed that he actually had made it into the first round. I will say that. I definitely had him going to the Panthers. The Panthers is their second pick. I had him definitely doing that. No, not the Panthers. I'm sorry, not the Panthers. Jesus. Who was it? Oh, I can't think of the team right now. The second round team. The Commanders. I had to go to the Commanders because obviously, they have they have a bundle of second round and third round picks. So I had him going there. Or Arizona is my other mock too as well. But yeah, he actually creeped up a lot. Cool. Kansas City, Jordan Morgan. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at Jordan Morgan. I think that they should go receiver. That's just my thought process on it. Okay, all right, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up real quick. First things first. I do not agree with everything that Mr. Tannenbaum said, but I will say this: if you've made it this far in the video, definitely comment your team, what you like. If you're obviously a Panther or a Browns fan or a Texans fan here. Hey, what's up, yo? We do not have a pick in the first round because we've all decided to trade our picks for better and greater pastures ahead in that second round. That's what I believe. With that being said, man, hey, yo, like, comment, of course, subscribe. And always, bro, if you got a comment that you don't, if I say something you don't like, bro, comment on there. I don't mind going back and forth. I actually talk back to the people in my comment section. So, peace. We out.